Hello, and thank you for clicking on the Hypertrophy Odyssey. I believe we're on chapter 7 currently. I finally came up with a name after a few weeks of not having a name, although you guys don't have to know that, but regardless, I thought I'd be honest about it. But I finally got a name, so I actually am very excited about that. I got names for both series that are occurring currently. There will be probably other solo individual videos coming sooner rather than later, because there are some video ideas that I really want to do, because there are certain videos that I've seen recently that pissed me off, I guess is the best way to describe it. It was just more of I felt like I was doing myself a disservice by watching these specific YouTube videos, so I thought I'd share my thoughts out there. But today is the second full body day of the week, including the hardest giant set of the week. But looking forward to this workout because tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So, going to be eating a lot. So, we're going to try to get a little bit of preparation beforehand, But looking forward to the Thanksgiving meal. Looking forward to seeing how the gym is, because usually the day before and on the day of, usually packed because everybody's trying to get their workout in. Particularly, I remember the day before. I feel like the day of Thanksgiving, people would come in to get their workouts in and whatnot. That would always be a thing. I remember going a couple of times, I feel like. At least, I know I've gone at least once. I know for a fact. But, anyways. I'm just looking forward to this. And then I'm looking forward to the fact that I actually have this series is continuing and I'm consistently doing it now. So it feels a little bit more comfortable recording at the gym and whatnot. I don't feel as awkward as I did the first time. So... I'm very excited to see where this all goes. Today, my knees feel fine. My right knee is a little funky, but I'll probably warm that up and it'll probably be fine. Besides that, it's all the same exercises that I do on Wednesdays, so we'll go through them when we get there. I did read Berserk, and I have a chapter title that I can talk about, because I even took a picture of it, but I kept reading and I just read a bunch, so I don't remember every single chapter I read. So I might give a half review, this might be the alpha Berserk review, in alpha testing, and then we'll go to beta testing, and then it will become a full-on segment type deal. I'll try to do that. But, I'm very looking forward to this. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Don't know when this will be released. Probably a little whiles from now, but still. First, I got to say happy Thanksgiving. I know it's going to be late, but I don't care. What is it? I hope you had a great Thanksgiving and whatnot. Stuff your face to your heart's content. Yeah, speaking about that as well, even though I am on the cut, tomorrow is a holiday. I'm not gonna stop living life for a diet. I understand, literally 90% of the YouTubers I've watched who are dedicated, whatchamacallit, on top of it. I remember what's his face said it a lot. What's his name? Dr. Dave McConey. There you go. He talks about it in the Brains and Gains podcast. Great podcast. He talks about how when he was younger he would miss out on certain social gatherings and whatnot because he was so focused on the gym and doing everything to the T, and realized that now I probably should have done that. And certain days like Thanksgiving or holidays like this, or even though it's not I'm not gonna engorge, just stuff my face with the entire turkey. You still just gotta live it up a little bit, There's the occasional day that it makes sense, it's not every, what is it? It's not every day, every day that it's someone's birthday or a special event, Christmas, Christmas is once a year, yeah, but it's the day, take advantage of it. Thanksgiving, same thing. be with friends, family, whoever, you know, and take advantage of it and just be in the day. Don't worry about what's going to happen later. I mean, most of the time your body will probably rebound anyway. That's the main thing. Like for me personally, I know I retain water a lot. So like, or carbs, like if I eat a lot of carbs, like a lot of pasta, the next day I retain a lot of water. So I go up a couple pounds of water weight, but then after like a day or two, I'm back down like immediately. So it's nothing but a blip in the radar. But as long as you just don't make it a continued thing and make all excuses. What is it? Every day as like a special day. Like for some reason now there's a bunch of like days, like special days to celebrate certain things. So like National Cheeseburger Day, National Donut Day, National Blank Day, you know, like National Cheese on a Stick Day, you know, like if you celebrate all of those, then you're going to have a lot of issues because there's literally one for everything. So yeah, just be careful with that. But if you're just doing it once, maybe like once a month, maybe, you're fine. But yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to this workout. Looking forward to Friday's workout as well. Always looking forward to the workouts, but I'm very tuned in this week. Especially, I'm also looking forward to Fridays because I'm going to be ultra full from the day before. So I'm actually going to be able to work out some of the food that I eat on Thursday, which is nice because sometimes it's like I just need to sweat this out. So back when I used to drink, that was how I felt after if we went to the gym on a Sunday after a night of drinking. I was like, I need to go sweat this out. So, and I always did, and it was great. It felt so much better afterwards. But yeah, I think that was a good workout briefing. There you go. I got to start like memorizing, like doing all of these things in particular order, like title and what is it? The workout briefing, and then, you know, all of the like talking about some of the workouts and maybe how I feel. I don't know. I'll get used to this. But I am getting used to talking to the camera a little bit more. I'm stuttering. I feel like a lot less ums are happening. I also have a slightly better train of mind. Train of mind? No. There's a saying there somewhere. But yeah, I'm focused. Let's just say I'm focused. So I think that is helping quite a bit as well. So I will see you in the gym.
Okay, so hitting the hack squat again on this day. I actually had a gym regular come in and work in with me during this set. I'm usually a big believer on letting people come in, especially like, you know, regulars, but anybody really, if they, are willing to just, change the weight with you and you help them change it back, that type of stuff. I'm not one to hog a machine and be like, I feel like it's a gym membership, but the equipment is all of ours, it's shared. That's why I also have this back angle instead of the front angle, just because I didn't want to record his face. I didn't know if he wanted to be recorded, so I just put it back there just for my sake. I could also see how far I could go into the bottom portion. I always pause on these quite a bit just because I want to catch my breath. They're more taxing on cardiovascular side, but they are still pretty tough also on the quads. I usually take a minute after the set, but I was like, I gotta get out. I forgot I have to let this other guy go in here, so I'm like basically like limping over to change the weights for this guy. I'll take this time to say, be friendly at the gym. You never know who you're gonna meet, and also, most of the people you'll see there regularly from time to time, so don't be a dickhead to any of these people. You know, you're gonna see them all the time, so try to be as friendly as humanly possible. Here we have another set of decline bench. I hit this for 10, so the following week I will go up 5 pounds in weight. I really take my time going up in weight. I know I probably should go a little faster, but because of how because of cutting basically, I'm taking my time with doing that. So I know that there is going to be a wall, like a plateau that I'm going to hit. My strength is going to decrease at a certain point, and I want to try to like mitigate that slightly, but also not mitigate it too much to where I'm leaving gains on the table. It's more of a like meeting of a balancing act that I'm doing. I'm still hitting PRs and stuff, so that's like the main goal of all of this. So there's that. Also taking a second afterwards because that was pretty tough. Always gotta give the thumbs up. Now we have the hardest superset, giant set, triple header, Eddie bedwetter. I don't know. I'm just rattling off right now. I got sick brain going on right now, but I got the triple. What is it? The giant set that I got to do the hardest. I got to come up with a name. I think I had a name for it. And then I got sick, and then I completely forgot the name. So now I have to remember what the name was. But here we have the pull-ups portion of it. I slowly get deeper and deeper in these. So what is it? As time progresses, you'll see me get more and more of a stretch. I think in the next chapter, you'll be able to see it a little bit more of a stretch. And then after, just straight into the beautiful, beautiful dips. Dips, by the way, I think I'm going to start loading them very, very soon. I think I'm going to start using just a 5-pounder right in between the legs. I don't know if I'll get the belt yet to dangle anything from my crotch, you know, the nut dragger belt, but I will probably end up getting it sooner or later. At that point I will have to get a new gym bag just because I'm carrying so much with me. But these are looking great. I'm glad that I can hit out 10, so there's that. Then finishing off with the knee raises, which are a good variation for the leg raises. I feel like they're slightly less taxing than the leg raises, especially at this at this point after doing the other 2 exercises right before it. My abs are still just punished beyond belief just because I have to use them so much for the other 2, and then this is just like a little I wouldn't want to say finisher because it's not necessarily a finisher, but you know, just try to keep it the same as the other days, you know, with the leg raises. Would I change this out for leg raises just to keep it more consistent? Possibly, but I do like the change, and I feel like I'm still getting the lower 2 ab stimulus just from this, and it's slightly easier, but that's because I added the dips in there, so it makes it a little bit better and more tolerable. I think if I had to do the leg raises afterwards, I'd probably wouldn't do it. I'd probably skip it, honestly. But I think it being knee raises, I'm like, okay, it's not as bad, bro. Chill out. My favorite exercise that I do, spider curls. Usually superset them with shrugs, but the machine was taken up on this day. It ended up becoming packed around this time. I usually roll up my sleeves before I do the spider curls, mostly because I weirdly like to see my biceps working. So if you see my head swaying back and forth left and right, I like to look at the biceps working. But I've also tried to not do it too much and just keep my head straight, so that way I can touch the bar to my nose as like the indicator of getting it as close as I can. Don't be afraid to take a second just to like catch your breath or just like readjust or do anything that you need just to pump out anything extra. Here's a little bit of a lengthened partials, but not really. It's just me trying to get up as much as I can and then holding and then dropping it. I like to go, quote, beyond failure because I couldn't do anymore. So I just do a little bit of just partials and then drop the weight. Now for the final exercise of the day here, shoulder shrugs. Great trap builder. Really love doing these. I use the strap so the grip isn't a limiting factor. I have a good amount of weight on here. I love the stretch. I love the feeling that this gives me. I love it. It's so excellent. I like just doing these. I'm a person who doesn't, I don't like holding them or doing anything extra like that. I just like the shrugging motion, making sure that I get them up as much as possible. I know that there are some people who are dogmatic on the, like, you have to hold them at the top or whatever, things like that. I'm not really about that, but you know, whatever works for you is whatever works, you know? And I feel like these work for me personally.
All right, post-workout, excuse me, I should just say, workout debriefing. There you go, workout debriefing. Exercises not filmed, leg raises and dead hangs. Exercises skipped, calves and forearms, mostly because the machine I used to do my calf raises was being used so the entire time, and it was getting super packed, and then I was like, oh my god, I should probably do my forearms, and then I was like, oh my god, it's time to leave. So I just said screw it, and I know I'm gonna do my rice bucket forearm exercise tomorrow, so I'm not too worried about that. And then, so yeah, I will get the volume in later. It's not that huge of a deal to me personally. I'm still hitting mostly everything anyway, but I don't like skipping stuff. It's just when the gym is packed. Speaking about the gym being packed, it became ultra packed later on. It looks like a bunch of high school kids came out of nowhere, out of the blue. All of a sudden, it was like 5 minutes. I looked down, I looked back up, packed full of high school kids everywhere. So yeah, I'm assuming they're all out for like a half day or whatever for today, since it's the day before Thanksgiving and whatnot. So that was skipped, as well as the hip adduction, which is super annoying because that machine is broken again. The machine is always broken. Like, it's like it went 2 weeks with it working, and then it broke again, and then it will probably be good for like a week and then break again for another week. Like, it's inconsistent as fuck, and I hate it. I really do. I dislike that machine. I dislike that machine at this gym because it's always broken. It's like it sucks because I always want to use it, but then it's just screwed. I don't know why it's always screwed, but it's just screwed every single time. So that was those were the exercises that were skipped. Overall, pretty nice. Did a lot of squats, 48 reps to be exact, because, but it was good. It was good. Nothing but like good quad development. Nothing like the sun making it so you can't even see my face. But you know what? Hey, it is what it is. So I will do a brief talk about Berserk. It won't be a chapter review. I'm not going to give any numbers or anything like that. But to look at my phone real quick, I was, even though this is technically illegal, but whatever, I was reading volume 24. I started with the chapter called Ambition and Reflection, from the Falcon of the Millennium Empire arc, the Holy Civil War chapter. Yeah, that part. I started reading from there, and then I started book 25 as well. So I went from, the 24th volume to the 25th volume, and read the first 2 chapters of that. Great so far. Right now they are trying to kill all the trolls and save this village that they're just trying to save the village from the trolls. Great story so far. Excellent. This guy is trying to back up into me. Okay, never mind. Thought we were about to record an accident. I was going to be like, well, There you go. But thankfully, no. But yeah, Berserk, really good. I am terrible with character names, so I have to like really like buckle down on who's who. Like that main guy, I don't know his name. It's like Butts or something like that. I don't know. No, but like if the name isn't simple and easy to remember, it's kind of it eludes me. I'm a very like I can't unless it's said multiple times or they're like a main character. I don't remember their name, or if I hear somebody else say it, I also will get it. Fun story. What is it? The I for the longest time didn't know it was Casca because in the version I have on my Kindle, because I use my Kindle to read Berserk, but in there the C looks like a G in there because it has like a little bit of like an ink blot, like it's like almost going over, and then I was like, Gaska? What the? Gaska? What type of name is that? And then it took me a while until like I was like, oh, let me hear it from somebody else. And I was like, oh, it's, yeah, C-A. I even thought about it in like Japanese like translation. I was like, all right, the G-A is a sound there. It's weird, but it is a sound. So I was like, okay. Yeah. So that, but then when I heard it, I was like, oh, that's just a like error on like that's just me looking too closely at it. So just a fun little story. But overall, looking forward to Thanksgiving. Give thanks. I'm thankful for just everything. Being thankful for life, honestly. It's a hell of a time, but you know what? It's a great time. That's all that really matters. And be thankful for what you're given, because you never know what can be here in one time and then gone the other. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm thankful for you if you've watched this. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. I hope you have a great weekend. Hope you have a great training session, because I hope you're training too. I will see you for the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.